Maybe you're a dog owner who has too many leashes and you don't have a good way to keep track of them. Or maybe you dabble in woodworking and you want to add something new to your Etsy shop. Either way, stick around, this video is for you. I start off with a 1x6 piece of pine and measure out 22 inches. This is the only cut you'll need to make. I bust out my table router and round the edges with an 1/8 inch roundover bit. Now this step is optional, but if you have a router, it's worth taking the time to do it. If you don't have a router, I'll be showing an alternate method later on in the video. I sand over everything with my random orbit sander and 220 grit sandpaper. I coat the board generously with ebony wood stain. Then, I take a paper towel and wipe off the excess before letting it dry overnight. Next, we'll be cutting out the dog silhouettes. I'll be showing you 2 different ways to do this. Method 1, Glowforge or any laser cutter. If you have a Glowforge, the SVG file goes right into your design library. Once they're cut out, I spray paint them white to contrast with the ebony wood stain. I space the silhouettes 4 inches apart. Once they're in the order I like, I add some wood glue to the back to keep each one in place. I use a ruler to make sure all the hooks are even. It's important to drill pilot holes before putting the screws in to avoid splitting the birch wood. I use a Sharpie to mark where the holes will be going. After that, I put in the screws. The last step is adding the mounting hardware to the back. I screw in 2 D-rings to the top corners. Method 2, Cricut, or any vinyl cutter. For the second one, I'm using a smaller scrap piece of pine. I cut it to 12 inches and sand it. This time, I'm using my sander to round the edges a little. This is a great alternative to using a router. Then I stain the wood and let it dry. While that dries, I import the SVG file into Cricut Design Space and cut it using black vinyl. The rest of the steps are pretty similar. Place the pups on the wood, attach the hooks with screws, and add D-rings to the back. And that's it, we're all done. If you want to make this, I have the files available for the dog silhouettes go ahead and click the link in the description. That'll take you to my website. You can download that for free. If you're interested in more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. I have a lot in the pipeline. What should my next project be? Go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know.